Hi, classmates. My name is Nikki Patten, and I'm going to give you a little introduction to myself. Well, first off, I started working in the classroom in 2000. Right out of high school, I started as a kindergarten assistant at a small Christian preschool and kindergarten in Tempe. And then I would have loved to continue doing that job. I loved being a kindergarten assistant, but my husband pushed me to go back to college, or to go to college really for the first time, so that I could become my own teacher. I graduated with my bachelor's from ASU in elementary education in 2014, and then right out of college, I was hired at the school that I did my year-long student teaching at, and I loved that school. I would have loved to have my whole career at that school. It was a charter school out here in Queen Creek where I live. Uh, while I was there, I taught third grade, and then I moved up to fifth and sixth grade, like a combined class. And I was departmentalized and taught the social studies and reading component. And it was there that I fell in love with this idea of building these units where kids really got into books. And at the end, we did literacy celebrations. So, after we finished reading about Huck Finn, we got some pallets, and the kids did fake fishing, and we did a whole bunch of fun, um, like, fun activities that would relate to that book. And we did lots of things like that, and I loved it. Um, then, unfortunately, the pandemic happened, and my notes say yada yada. You guys all know what happened there. And I started teaching first grade online for the Glendale district, which is very, very, very far away from where I lived. But since it was all virtual, the kids didn't know I wasn't that close to them. Anyway, I loved building a little community with my students. And I remember one day when one of my students said, "Yeah, we're almost like a family." And I thought that that was really special for a 7-year-old to make the observation that even though we were really far away from each other and in the craziest time we've ever known, we still had this authentic connection with each other and felt like we were kind of like a little classroom family. Um, Next, I helped open up a virtual campus. Uh, Kindergarten through 12th grade for Mesa Public Schools. And I loved that job too. I really, really enjoy teaching online. I know nobody says that, but for me, it's a little bit like being able to have my own YouTube show or my own little Mr. Rogers neighborhood type activity where the kids I don't know, I'm still able to make good connections with them through the screen. Um, uh, After that, while I've been working on my master's degree and stepping out of the classroom a little bit more, I've been working 2 days a week for Mesa Public Schools at a program, an enrichment program, where we provide kind of like extracurricular classes for homeschool students, and we get that ESA money to come back into the public schools. So, yay! I've had the thing about my career is that I've had like I've kind of worked all over the place. I've been in all sorts of grades. I'm even tutoring an 11th grade student. For the last 2 years, I've been teaching him ELA, and he's one of my previous students that I taught for fifth and sixth grade. So, anyway, I guess the through line of my career is that I like lots of different settings. I've worked in private, public, charter, online, in person, uh, all sorts of grades. But making connections with kids and getting them excited about reading is like everything to me. So um, I'll talk a lot about that during this course. On the weekends, I love going for hikes with my husband. We live near the Santan Mountains, so that's a great place to go. Our dog likes it there too. And I also really like to go running. So, those are just some things about me, and I can't wait to get this semester started with you guys. A whole semester. How exciting! All right. Have a great night.